Ryan.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 95, NASDAQ up 50, down 54, S&P's up 1.5. We go over to the Dow Industrials first. Let's take a look at the Dow. Bottom line, yesterday what you had, Dow broke over the consolidation it was in. That break was 25,086. We're at up 95 right now. You're at the 25,241 area. And the next swing point up here, folks, is up at 25,449. We take a look at the volume, what you have out here. In the volume, we did 897 million out here, which is not bad for the Dow Industrials. Inside the NASDAQ composite, what we did volume-wise inside the composite out here today, you did 2.3 billion shares. What you did have with the composite out here went to a new all-time high today, got to a price point of 76.97. We closed out at 76.35. Bottom line is that that's coming into, the 13th. So let's go take a look at March 13th and look at that setup for price and volume. We know that on price it failed. We'll see on volume where it stood. So the 13th of March, 2.4 billion. Okay, so 2.4 billion. I believe we did 2.3 billion out here. So subtly that, 2.292. So bottom line is that you get a failure on price and volume, but just barely. The NDX 100, the 3Qs. What the 3Qs have done is this. That made another all-time high out here today. That being said, bottom line, we closed at 174.43, and 175.21 was the number. We did 37 million shares versus the high that it had taken out with 55 million. You know, what we have here, folks, is that you're going to come into Friday. You get summer trading. I don't expect a lot of action out here tomorrow. Some of the higher volume equities out here, we had some divergence inside the chip stocks. You had Lam Research down $11.50, where NXP Semiconductor was up 5.5. We had Advanced Micro, that was down 78 cents. Ford was up 6 cents. Facebook was down $3.16. That's actually a sideways move, though. Wells Fargo was flat. You had Applied Materials down 128. That did come down with some volume. Gold, bottom line, they keep selling gold. Gold got up to 1307. They sold it down to 1301. If you want to see, which this always blows my mind when it's this dramatic, and inside King Dollar, it is this dramatic, okay? So when you talk about swing points and, does the world know where swing points are? Well, guess what? The world does, and coming into the close, what the dollar index had done, dollar index got back inside the lower range. It's the second day that it did that. That being said, it was anemic volume. It was only 18,000 contracts. Well, guess what? Coming right into the close, the first buy to try to get it up higher was at 10 minutes of 3, I believe. I had done this earlier. Yeah, there's the first buy right there. Yeah, it's 10 of 3. And then you had another one come in at, look at that, 10 of 4. Same, interesting. 10 of 3, 10 of 4. Bottom line is that it got back inside the higher range. The index closed out at 93,445. The number is 93,440. So that is saying that tomorrow the index, once again, the dollar index wants to bounce. Now, the scary thing about the dollar index in general, the dollar, the way the dollar is trading right now, is that it is putting a hurt on major currencies. Now, what's interesting is you really can't see it just looking at the index. You go over to the real in Brazil, you go, we'll just bring this up so you can see how dramatic it actually is. We just went from 310 up to 390. It was trading at 312, okay, 312 on January 26th. So it's 312 reals to $1 US, now it's 390. That is putting some major hurt, folks, on that economy in general, on the buying power in a huge way. And that, of course, is not the only currency. You get the Argentina currency getting whacked. You have the some of the other, Indonesia's getting whacked. So we'll see if, in fact, that starts riling the market up. Gold, silver. We take a look at the silver market. What silver has done, third day in a row, big volume, had the price spread in it, nice move. We got to $16.93. You did 118,000 contracts. That's big contract volume. It did give it up by 20%, 20 cents rather. But when you get volume like this, this I suspect is going to be right back topside. The divergence I just don't get. You know, it's silver and gold. They can move separately, but this is very unusual that you would see silver move 3 days in a row and gold can't catch a bid whatsoever. The note and bond market is saying quite a bit. So the note and bond market, what's really intriguing here is this. So picture, we have the Fed meeting next week. The Fed's going to be meeting on the 13th. The probability that they go up on rates is about 100%, 25 basis points. That being said, you know, when we take a look at this, it's like, it's pretty amazing, actually, that they are still buying notes and they're buying bonds. And what we have out here, you know, bottom line, people want to get their money back. They want to get their principal back. That's what's happening here. So we had a big move, both in the notes and bonds out here today. The 10-year note was up 11 ticks, 200,000 contracts traded. Let's go over to the TLT and take a look at the TLT. That did it too, man. 20-year bond fund plus ETF, huge move, up $1.15. And if you want to see, you know, bottom line is that we rejected the lower price yesterday with 7.8 million shares. We go topside today with 12 million. This wants to make its way back up to the high volume high of 122.52. The real kick is going to be, can it take it out? Can it go topside? It looks like this market is setting up for next week. And when I did have Andy on, there's a lot of action that's going to be happening next week. A lot of different meetings, a lot of different news that's going to be coming out. Stay right there, folks. Coming back with our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. We're going to be growling and prowling with you.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em!